Hello. Hello. Okay, if you guys are in here, let me know if you can hear me, okay? Because I am using this new fancy microphone here. And I'm still trying to figure out how loud it is and stuff. So, let me know if I'm good, please. It's morning time for you guys, right? So happy Saturday morning. It is Friday night here for me. It's 8 o'clock at night here. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. We are going to finish up the Casual Chuck series that has the individual members. I believe we had Justin and Josh left. So I think I'm going to start with Justin because I've met his mom. And so, we got to start there, right? And then, and he's probably the one that I know the least bit about. So I need to learn something today other than law. So, so let's start with Justin. Take this off. Okay.
Pinagsabay ko yung studies ko and yung pag-aaral ko during that time.
Anong breed po ng dog yung black ang Spanish breed?
Binibigyan na lang ako ng light kasi kailangan para maganda tignan yung grupo.
Most of us would say that Justin is the luckiest SB19 member. He has it all: money, fans, friends, and family. But the sad reality is that many people underestimate him, and he knows it.
Feeling ko minsan pabigat na ako.
But tonight, I hope to change that through his story. From being a rejected talent to becoming a world-class talent. And you're about to feel that it's nothing short of surreal.
Creative director. Wow. Let's take it, boy!
It was a minute past midnight on July 7, 1998 in Malabon City, Philippines when a baby boy was born. The wealthy De Dios family welcomed the newest member of their clan. His name is Justin. His mommy Gemma was so surprised because he was such a big boy weighing at 9 pounds and had already grown thick hair. He's the third and youngest child among his two other brothers, CJ and Yanni. Growing up as a kid, he was described by his family as a good and obedient boy. He developed a liking towards nature and its critters. Sometimes when it floods, he would catch different bugs to pet them. He even kept 2 turtle pets and named them Turtle and Tortoise. Justin was also an artistic kid as he made drawing his favorite hobby. Some sources even told me that he learned to draw first before learning how to write, which is why he is left-handed. When Justin became a young teenager, his love for art would reach another level as he encountered the drama called Dream High. The plot of the show revolves around performing arts students chasing their dreams to become idols. This was the time when Justin said, "Dream high." He started training himself and joined several school activities that would slowly reinforce his chosen path. This also led him to acting and filmmaking. In fact, he even ended up directing most of his school film projects. He was indeed a young boy full of dreams. Come 2016, Pinoy boy band Superstar started its hunt for Filipino talents. The judges of the show were big names: Vice Ganda, Billy Crawford, and Justin's idol herself, Dara of 21. Justin joined the off-air auditions, but he was unfortunately rejected, so he didn't make it to the live shows. Imagine if we lived in a universe where Justin actually made it. He would have been one of these guys, a group that has long since disappeared from the limelight. But this major setback didn't stop Justin from chasing his dreams. He started joining different dance cover groups and even managed to appear on a TV game show as a minor contestant. Justin's dancing stints went on until he met Josh when they became co-members of the group called Zero to Hero, while the other would-be SB19 members were also busy competing in the same field. One day, Justin came across a talent workshop, so he took the opportunity to join to improve his skills as a performer. The name of that talent camp was Show BT. The company's trainer, Ms. Honganda, saw Justin's potential, so they offered to train him. During SB19's humble beginnings, they didn't have a lot of supporters. Show BT wasn't exactly a big company, so they literally started from nothing. They had no salary and got minimal financial support. They had to buy their own costumes from a cheap market called Divisoria, and even though Justin could afford to buy expensive clothes, he chose not to because he didn't want to alienate his brothers who weren't financially capable back then. Justin kept studying while training, so he struggled with pressure from both the school and the grueling South Korean-style training. There were multiple times when he almost decided to quit, but he didn't until he finished his college degree in multimedia arts from De La Salle College of St. Benilde, and he did it with honors. So fast forward to today, Justin became one of the 5 members of SB19, a boy group that not only shaped the course of the P-pop history, but also put the Philippines on the map. Justin became known as the main visual of the group because I don't even have to explain, just take a look at this. He also earned the reputation of a rich kid because he just couldn't hide it.
Hanapin ang palanggana.
Palanggana.
Ano yung palanggana? Palanggana.
Ano?
Basin. Nalagyan ng ano.
Basin, oo, basin.
Go.
Make sure na huwag nyo itatapon yung box kasi pwede nyo pulit-pulitin pag nag-brown out, pwede gawin pa may kain. Hindi mo ginagawa yun?
Meron kaming rechargeable.
Hindi kayo na.
Mayayaman yun sila, lalo na to, sobrang yaman.
Crash right.
Okay.
That's it. 500.
Parang pinaunan.
200. 200
Wow!
Ay, mas mayaman pa sa akin, may 500.
Tatalunin yung $200.
Talo na ako.
640. Meron pa.
Hindi kasi ako uuwi.
At ang tata, Calvin Klein. Madalas sa Cavite, gento nga ang sinasabi. Ganon din pa sa ibang lugar.
Oo, parang sure ka. Ganto.
Ganto. Sabi, gento kasi yan.
Gento. Wala, di kami. Like this kami sa amin.
And as people got to know his personality, he became loved for his interesting jokes which gave birth to the cornfield.
Nung na-experience ko na mag-mentor po, parang gusto kong palitan si Coach Chito. Di kasi nandiyan si Coach Chito. Pag pinalitan ko si Coach Chito, edi Coach Chinito.
And also, like, for different repertoire, for people to experience that roller coaster vibe, where roller coaster emotions.
11. August 11 sa Canada, magpapanik tayo.
Toronto tayo.
Meron ka bang bakang joke dyan? Joke? Oo. Kasi every time you go on si Winnipeg. Winnipeg?
The cousin of Winnie Pooh.
Winnipeg.
Parang sa pati. Parang parang alam mo. Okay lang yun. Kung si Winnie the Pooh ay
Winnie the Pooh ay?
bear, si Winnipeg ay
Still chasing down paperwork?
Oh my god, that's he's funny. See, I feel like I missed out on the jokes during the concert because my Tagalog is still in its infancy. Alright. Is everyone doing okay? I'm checking in on you guys.
From the field, manual data entry and outdated tools are frustrating.
Beautiful face, wealthy background, and a sense of humor. A nice combination for sure. But little did we know that some haters are saying that without his looks and corny jokes, he's got nothing else to offer. He basically became the most underappreciated member of SB19 because they think he just existed. And I'm sure most of you hardcore fans would agree that unfortunately, most people only care about the finished product. Some of these people don't have any idea what happens behind the scenes, and that is where Justin shines the brightest. You see, Justin has this unique ability that makes the people around him better. He's one of the most unselfish artists I have ever seen in the industry. He is someone who is willing to do the dirty work, and that sets up his group for success. Now, I might get hate for saying this, but in my opinion, I consider Justin as the second leader of SB19. If Pablo leads through his assertiveness, Justin does it with calmness. If you paid close attention to their journey, you would realize that Justin has never had a moment where he yelled or had a meltdown. He is so calm that it gets scary sometimes. Why scary? Because of the things he's capable of. We all know that when SB19 drops or performs something, it always feels like a storm. And Justin is the calm before that. SB19 produces world-class output because of Justin's creative mind. He has this borderline obsessive attention to detail that enables him to come up with fascinating concepts that resonate with people all over the world. He is not a spoon feeder. He doesn't hold our hand. He respects his viewers' intelligence by utilizing his environmental storytelling, which empowers us to figure out the story ourselves. And when we do, we get satisfying. Simply put, he's not just the group's main visual, but also the one who mainly visualizes the cutting-edge ideas that allowed SB19 to consistently perform at the highest level.
Creative Director, Justin De Dios. So siya may idea na itong music video na.
So sasalubong, camera niya sasalubong, kuhan tayo talaga, gano'n, tapos po, pag magkakarating ano lang to, daan lang yung lakad.
Sobrang bilib na bilib ako kasi lahat ng aspeto talaga parang hindi ko maiisip yun.
Tapos may mga nakalutang na papel sa paligid mo. Ikaw lang yung gumagalaw ng mabilis, yung papel nakastop.
okay.
Parang tapos yung mga papel, yung papel mapa,
Mahirap yun dyan.
map, tapos
Pwede yun. Yung parang
Justin is really doing it big sa
Yes, oo. Kasi talagang very hands-on siya. Okay, ganito yung scenario. Kasi di natin maiwasan yan eh. Di ba sa production naman, minsan talaga may mga hindi maiwasan. May plan A, may plan B, may plan C, may plan D. That's the normal. So ngayon yan,
Really
in-execute niya. Which is sa murang edad niya. Ilan taon pa lang yan? 20? Diba? Pero grabe yung, diba, pagka hands-on niya. Parang siya ngayon isa din sa mga nag-lead eh, no? Galing. Nakaka-proud si Justin.
Next naman, sayaw tayo ng walang rollerblades. Sila, mag-ano lang, mag-tricks lang po kayo. Ikot-ikot sa amin. Pwede rin nakasteady.
One of the group member, Justin, was the one I mostly talked to during the initial meeting and up to the final production. The original storyboard was created by Justin, one of the members of SB9. And when he gave it to me, it was already animated.
Always asking Pablo about the message, like the image he imagined when writing the song. What do you want to convey? So that
Because
we
he's
can
the creative director.
conceptualize and like create something out of it.
See what I mean? Sheesh, right? And not only that, but I also think that Justin is one of the most underrated dancers out there. And I'll just let the footage speak for itself. And when it comes to vocals, you better not underestimate him. But would you believe me if I said that those amazing qualities I have mentioned are not the reason why I support him? Probably not, right? But I'm not joking. This is the reason behind my support for Justin.
Ang first impression ko kay Justin, hindi ako mapaniwala. Parang nag-exist na ginto ka. Lagi kong inaalala yung sinasabi ni Justin na parang always try to find the beauty or the good side people.
I have one advice for you guys. I hope when you grow up, you always look to the good side. Okay? Always try to appreciate every good thing that is happening in this world. All right? You want to say something to your parents?
I love my parents.
Me too. I love my parents.
Gusto ko rin mag-thank you kay Ken kasi na-experience ko maging kuya. Parang minsan kasi feeling ko parang kuya ako ni Ken, ganon. So kahit hindi, parang minsan nafe-feel ko ganon. So
So what have we learned from Justin's story? For me, it's his desire to dream and his willingness to take every opportunity. He woke up every day believing that that day was the day. When he found out about the talent search, he auditioned. He didn't make it, but he never gave up and kept going. He even continued his studies while training. And because of that, he turned the so-called unfortunate rejection into the most fortunate revelation. All the windows that closed at him before are now starting to open up. He made me realize that every day there's something surreal out there that is just waiting to be found. But only those who dream will find it. And only those who believe will see it. So start dreaming no matter how surreal it gets. Who knows? It might just happen.
I've had enough, yeah, I've had enough. Say you've had enough. We want love, but close is not enough. Say you've had enough. Yeah, I gave it time and you really tried, but you're sick and tired, baby, so am I. I've had enough, yeah, I've had enough. Say you've had enough.
We're looking for adults 45 and...
Oh my gosh. That was so cute. I didn't know all that about him. I mean, I had an idea that he was the one that does the editing and stuff. I semi knew that. Because I had seen in the full docuseries, the Casual Chuck one we watched before, that he was kind of the genius behind a lot of the creative stuff. And I think that's really cool that he asked Pablo, like, what was your vision when you wrote this? And then he tries to make Pablo's vision in his head kind of come to life, which I think is just amazing. That takes a lot of creativity and a lot of work. Visual stuff is hard, guys. Like, I'm telling you, I'm still a very novice to editing, as we have all come to know. But the more I've gotten into it and the more I've tried to learn, the more I've realized there's a lot that goes into it, especially if you want it to look crisp and you want it to look clean and you want it to look professional. Like, it takes work. So yeah. So who do we have left? We have Josh. Josh, saving Josh for last. I don't want to say saving the best for last because I think they're all amazing, but let's learn about Josh.
Mukha lang ako hindi legit pero dati dumadayo talaga ako ng Dota. Sabi nga nila, unique yung voice ko. Hindi na lang sinabing pangit.
SB19 Josh embodies the word charisma in the P-pop industry. Some people would even kill just to get a taste of his life, surrounded by loyal friends and fans who would do everything for his success. However, behind the golden facade hides the painful truth. From falsely accused of cheating in games to proving himself innocent by becoming a champion. Some haters even see him as the group's weakest link. So in today's video, haters will be proven wrong and viewers will be given inspiration because his journey is nothing short of electrifying.
Let's go, Josh!
Josh Cullen Santos was born in Las Piñas City, Philippines. He was raised by his mom Aldrin along with his sister Yuna. He also had two other siblings who didn't grow up with him and they remain undisclosed to this day. When Josh was 3 years old, they moved to Imus, Cavite. Having a single mom, Josh and his sister had to be entrusted to the care of a housemaid because their mom had to work away from home to support them. But instead of receiving care, they experienced hell at a very young age because this so-called housemaid physically tortured them by making them strip and pouring melted candle wax all over their bodies. I'm not even sure how long this went on. Probably long enough that Josh was already able to remember it before the abuser got eventually apprehended and put into jail. He even shared that he still has the burn scars to this day. Josh was a very smart kid as he was a consistent honor student until he reached the 3rd grade. This was when things started to take a turn for the worst. Josh had to drop out of school with his sister because their mom couldn't afford their tuition anymore. They re-enrolled the next year, only to drop out again for the same reason. So Josh's former classmates became his sister's classmates, which led to her getting bullied at school for being a repeater. There was an instance when Josh got into a fist fight against his own former classmates to defend his sister. Imagine how messed up that is. Anyway, their family's financial standing gradually went on a downward spiral. They were barely eating once a day. It even came to a point when they only ate salt, soy sauce, and ketchup as their viand dish. They moved homes constantly from medium-sized apartments to smaller ones. Now I don't know exactly how their situation got so fucked up this quickly, but Josh openly talked about it on his YouTube channel. So going back, there was no denying that young Josh and his sister were in a very uncomfortable environment growing up. I can imagine how their living conditions could mess with their head, especially at a very young age. This was when their coping mechanisms started showing up. For Josh's sister, it was rebellion. She constantly got into intense arguments with their mom, so she was barely at home. Josh was even asked to look for her at some point, and that's when he found out that his sister had started drinking. As a young teenager, Josh didn't know how to handle the situation, so he kept it secret and took care of his sister in his own way. Yuna even talked about this in public.
Puro hirap yung naranasan namin eh. Alam mo yun, kaya masakit sa akin pag nakikita ko rin nahirapan yung kapatid ko. Kaya ngayon, masaya ako kasi na-check niya yung mga gusto niya. Akala ko iwan niya na ako. Hindi, siya lang yung kasama ko. Hindi ko kaya siguro pag iniwan niya ako. Sayote. Pag wala kami talagang pagkain nun, yung sayote kukunin ko, bili ko ng lulutuin ko, tapos yun yung kakainin namin. Alam mo yung hindi niya ako kayang buhatin, pero bubuhatin niya ako. Yes, si Josh, ganyan yan dati si Josh, ganun siya kabait. Susunduin niya ako, ihatid niya ako sa bahay. Ate, lasing ka na naman. Ginaganon niya ako. Hindi na lang ako PPM na, uy ate, huwag ka matakot na, mag-stand to your own, out of your box. Hindi niya ako, iniwan. Natutulog ako sa likod ng magbigang. Tapos nakita ko ni Josh. Ano ginagawa mo dyan? Baho mo na. Sabi niya gano'n. Sabi niya, mamaya alis si mama, maligo ka ha. Pag alis ni mama, gano'n niya ako. Tapos, di ba nasa bahay pa si mama, ayaw ako pumasok. Nadala niya ako pagkain doon. Nalikot na ako sa take up.
This only showcased that Josh already had a good heart from the start. And if you think they already went through the worst, it only gets even worse. Josh got diagnosed with stage 3 dengue. And it was so crazy because they only found out about it when Josh started puking blood. So he immediately got hospitalized, which meant draining their finances even more. The good thing about it was that they had a relative in the US who lent them some financial assistance. He gradually got better and got out of the hospital. They were fine for a while until their family's loans started piling up and there was nowhere else to borrow money from. They hit rock bottom to the point that they were forcefully evicted from their rented home, and I don't mean just receiving an eviction letter, but actually having a squad of authorities haul their belongings off the property. Josh saw this moment as his wake-up call. He was so fed up with the situation, so he decided to take matters into his own hands by leaving his family to become independent. He started working as an internet cafe attendant while crashing into his friend's house and didn't even mind sleeping on the floor. If his sister's coping mechanism was rebellion, his was different. It was gaming. He fell in love with highly competitive games such as Dota, Dance Dance Revolution, Call of Duty, and more. Do you remember the old stereotype when this look is considered as an okay player while this one is the epitome of someone who could give you a run for your money? Well, Josh was exactly that. He could build Lothar's Edge in 5 minutes and he used to visit nearby towns' internet cafes with his buddies to play competitive Dota, Biolan, and won most of them. There was an arcade called Flashback in Cavite where the name Byte was commonly seen in the top score leaderboards. And guess what? That name belongs to this kid. His name earned the reputation of a DDR master. He even competed professionally and became a champion. He got so good at video games that when he started playing Call of Duty, most of his opponents mass reported him because they thought he was cheating. In reality, he was just too good. This led to his account getting wrongfully banned. So this was definitely a huge setback for him. But Josh wasn't gonna go down without a fight because after a couple of years, he would join one of the biggest Call of Duty tournaments and end up winning the entire thing.
We're down to just 40 players left alive, and yeah, it's an attempted backstab, but yeah, Josh is on the case. We want to congratulate you on your victory. I mean, you've won the
Damn
showdown, an incredible run. But how do you feel? How are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm actually really overwhelmed right now. Honestly, I didn't get to play Warzone for almost 2 years already after the...
He did it live while thousands of viewers were watching. He didn't only prove that he wasn't a cheater, but he also showed that he was a force to be reckoned with as a gamer. By doing this, he earned the respect of gamers all over the world. Am I enjoying too much talking about Josh's gaming redemption arc that I forgot to talk about his job? Sorry guys. So while working as an internet cafe attendant, he started reviewing for the alternative learning system. Due to his innate brilliance, he easily acquired his high school diploma around 2010, which is around the same time when K-pop exploded in the Philippines. He inevitably got exposed to K-pop and immediately liked Big Bang, so he started going to K-pop events where he eventually saw Stealth performing with Seiyon. Josh became an instant fanboy. Just take a look at his old tweets. Stealth pretty much inspired him and made him want to become a performer. Josh's new quest was officially on. He formed a dance crew with his gaming buddies and they called themselves Big Bang. We all start somewhere, don't you agree? Perfect! Back to his job, the family who owns the internet cafe he was working at apparently wanted to adopt him. But their attitude towards him noticeably changed after finding out that Josh had started performing. They suddenly increased his 9-hour shift to 18 hours, which left him no choice but to quit the job. He was given only a week's notice, so he had to find a new one as quickly as possible. His best option was to apply as a call center agent. In his first 2 attempts, he passed everything except the final interview because he was lacking a college degree. So he tried to put college undergrad on his resume, and that's when he got accepted. He finally found a stable job that allowed him to pursue his dreams. He continued performing, which led to him crossing paths with amazing performers such as C13 of SNJ, getting mentored by Stel with Seon, competing against Ken's Amigos, and then becoming a mentor himself to Justin with Zero to Hero. It's so amazing how he quickly evolved as a powerhouse performer even before the whole training thing with Show BT. In fact, he would become one of the biggest reasons why SB19 came to be because he was the one who recruited Ken and Justin.
Perfect!
During their rise in popularity, Josh started hearing about his long-lost father.
Opo, never po. Recently po parang may nagpakilala po sa akin na kapatid po ng father ko. Kaso daw po, wala na daw sa katinoang isip. So, nagpupo na lang po.
Build a website you love with Wix.
You guys, I'm not gonna cry. I swear I'm not gonna cry. What do you guys do to me? Make me watch these videos. Man, that's rough. So, is that, I mean, he might end up going into it in the rest of the video, but is that true about his dad? Because I know, I heard that, like, recently they finally met, right? It was a big thing at one of the shows, like his dad came to one of the shows, right? If someone can fact check me on that, but I vaguely remember that when I, like, you know, first became a fan and got introduced to them, it was like a big thing that he had met him. So, fact check me, let me know.
For your words,
So fast forward to today, Josh is now a part of the greatest P-pop boy group ever assembled, backed with almost unbreakable records and even more achievements in the years to come. And speaking of achievements, you can become an executive producer by signing up for our channel's highest tier. Not only you will help the channel, but you will also help SB9 team to be promoted worldwide through my videos. So after hearing Josh's story, would haters still think that he's the weakest link? In my opinion, it will be the opposite. He pretty much blew the haters away. Everything that he went through taught him exceptional skills that gave him an unfair advantage in his chosen field. And he doesn't even brag about it. Just take a look at this one. Want more of this? Here you go. Contemporary? Check. Hip-hop? Check. Girly? Check. You can put a check as well on the musical instruments like the keyboard and the guitar. Even choreography. And talking about checks, how about fat checks? Because the dude is an investor and practices stock trading. It is even rumored that he's one of the richest SB19 members and makes the biggest business decisions for them. He gained the respect of his co-members because he's a survivor. He used his experience to keep the people around him involved, not just within his group, but also everyone in the music industry. He could easily become a life coach if he wanted to. Josh is simply the perfect example of talent and hard work. Which brings us to the lesson of his story. In his tale, we learn that no matter how broken your life becomes, everything will be fine as long as you don't break yourself. By not giving up, he slowly acquired different tools that would eventually allow him to fulfill his destiny. He believed that the best way to predict the future was to create it. So he kept learning and started surrounding himself with the best people available. He proved to us that failure only wins if we give it permission. And dreams do come true. It's just a matter of decision.
Okay. How are we feeling about those two videos, guys? Josh's story has always kind of spoken out to me because we have a similar upbringing. I wasn't nearly as poor, thankfully, but some of the other stuff similar. My family more had issues with, instead of monetary, it was like substance abuse and stuff. So it was, definitely a lot of judgment from people around you, being held responsible for the decisions of people that you have no say in any of their decision making. So, it's definitely what has motivated me to succeed over the years, has prove the haters wrong, right? Okay, so what are we gonna move on to? I wanted to do a Q&A, but no one's really in the chat yet, so maybe you guys aren't awake. It is Saturday. I think I started kind of early today. So in the meantime, let's see what else Chuck has going on here. Oh, you know what? Someone had told me to check out their videos from this last tour. They've been doing that little podcast. God, I can't spell today. Okay.
Kung napanood yun sa mga previous episodes.
Okay, this one has subtitles, so we're going to start with this one. Okay. Thank you to Mahalima. So we're going to subscribe because I try to subscribe to anyone whose videos that I use or react to. As a thank you for the amazing content. And thank you for the subtitles because still learning the Tagalog. Okay.
Episodes kung nasaan kami. Ngayon naman dito kami sa gym kasi mag-workout kami. Yeah.
Work things out.
Workout sa world tour. So ngayon, Josh, kumusta ka naman?
Ano nga, parang recently, siguro depressed or ano, pero hindi lang halata. Tinatry kong mag-wear ng mask, ganon. Pero feeling ko, ubos na ubos. Ano na lang kumbaga, commitment ko sa sarili ko yung nagpapagana sa akin, ganon. And sa mga tao na naniniwala sa akin sa paligid. Pero in reality, pagod ka na, ganon. Minsan pwede ka na may ganong mga mag-shutdown ganon. Pero syempre parang naisip mo, hindi kasi pinili ko naman to and lahat ng path naman is paghihirapan mo talaga, wala namang
You guys, that is wild. You know why this is wild? I think Josh is my spirit. I don't want to say spirit animal because he's a person. I don't know the right word for that. Someone give me a word. But if you watch the first episode of my new podcast that I'm doing, I actually talked about this exact same thing, that law school and stuff has felt really hard and I haven't really been enjoying it that much, and I've been struggling to stay motivated and want to do it, but I feel this commitment to do it because I've worked this hard to get it, and there's a bunch of people like relying on me, and or at least you convince yourself people are relying on you, like everyone's looking to you to be the one that succeeds and keeps it going and keeps the ship running and whatever, like, and even if that's not the case, you kind of convince yourself that that's the case sometimes, right? Like, you put the weight of the world on your shoulders, and it can leave you to kind of start folding in on yourself, right? Because you just feel like you're doing it for all the wrong reasons, not because you're truly finding enjoyment right now. You're just kind of doing it to do it, right? Because you feel a responsibility to do it. I've been feeling the exact same way the past couple weeks, so that's kind of wild. I know this is from a few weeks back or a couple months back, but that's kind of wild because that's exactly how I've been feeling the last couple weeks. So me and Josh, same wavelength. I feel you.
Iba-iba talaga yung mindset ko. Siguro dahil family background ko, ano yung kinalakihan ko. Pero nung napasama rin naman ako dito sa group natin, mas nakita ko yung importance na yung pag-a-adjust, yung dati kasi kating-kati ako lagi, gusto ko sabihin yung gusto ko sabihin, parang gano'n eh. Ngayon natututunan ko talaga na, kung ganito yung paniniwala nila, dapat paniwalaan ko rin, and basta may unanimous decision, or 'di ba yung parang sa atin democratic nga eh. Kung ano yung point nung isa, kung naniwala lahat doon, kailangan all go tayo. Tinitreat ko siya sometimes as a video game na parang yung isa pumasok nang walang pasabi, kailangan po mag-all in na rin kayo lahat, parang gano'n. So gano'n din ko tinitreat ko yung nasa paligid ko in a way. Pinaniniwalaan ko kung ano yung siyempre yung mga magagandang sinasabi. As in, basura talaga ako eh, patapon talaga. Parang gano'n yung naisip ko sa sarili ko. Pero na-realize ko na, posible pala.
Hindi kaya siya deeply rooted, pre. Parang baka need siya na pa-therapy, parang ganon.
Pwede rin.
Kasi never I mean, we've had consultation.
Feeling ko naman hindi siya problema eh. It's about how you, kumbaga, use it in a good way. As long as parang hindi magbibigay ng problema para sa sarili mo. But it's giving like, yung nakakapekto sa mental health mo. Hindi na siya maganda. Napupush mo na yung kasarili mo to the limit na parang hindi na pala kinakaya ng katawan mo, hindi na kinakaya ng...
Or hindi mo na na-enjoy yung process.
Na-enjoy yung process, ganun. Dapat ma-enjoy mo pa rin yung process, kumbaga. Tapos yung satisfaction na nakuha mo as a result nun. Pero pag, yun nga, pag hindi na siya maganda, you need to, look back. And, tingnan mo yung loob mo kung okay pa ba ako sa ginagawa ko. Ganun din.
Ikaw ang makakasagot niya sa sarili mo.
Oo, sa sarili mo lang talaga eh.
Feel depressed, sabi mo nga kanina,
napapagod ka
tama
na.
pa ba yung, hindi mo ba natanong, if you feel depressed, tama pa ba yung ginagawa mo? I mean, baka dapat, mag-stop ka, or pahinga ka muna, isipin mo kung ano nangyayari sa buhay mo. Tayo nag-uusap. So, ako, after all this, siguro, kapag nagkaroon tayo ng pahinga, dun I plan to go on a therapy session, talaga explore myself. Kasi up until now, I still experience bad emotions toward people na dapat hindi naman dapat, but I should be able to regulate all these emotions to be able to function sa isang group. Kasi pag puro bigay or puro, in a democratic way na kung ano lang yung gusto nila, ano yung gusto mo? Paano yung gusto mo? Kapag yung gusto mo, lagi natatapakan, hindi rin siya okay. So, dapat magkaroon ng parang balance in between or within you na kahit na ito yung ginawa ng grupo, matatanggap mo siya wholeheartedly kasi alam mo na you're working in a group setting. So, yung sasuggest ko na baka makahelp talaga magkaroon ng therapy session.
Gusto ko rin naman, kino-consider ko rin kasi marami rin ako
pero wala tayong time.
Struggle, oo. Parang gano'n eh.
Parang give time, di ba?
Parang, yun nga, sa dami ng kailangan gawin, may time ko pa ba para sa drama? Wala na nga eh, di ba? Parang gano'n eh. Para, pag sinasabi niya naman kung masaya ba ako, so totoo lang, masaya naman ako.
Meron bang time na parang inisip mo na kaya pa somehow pagsamahin, buuhin ulit?
Di na.
Kahit katiting na chance, never mo naisip?
Wala.
Or hindi mo siya hinahanap na
Parang ano kayang feeling kung complete kami together?
Wala na, wala na. As in, kahit nanay ko ngayon ayaw niya makita yung tatay ko, ayaw niya yung tatay ko naman, gusto niya makita yung tatay ko. Pero wala eh, parang iniisip ko, alam mo yung mga aso? Ganun yung...
Pero alam mo yung dahilan kung bakit ayaw at gusto nung isa? Or hindi niya rin napag-usapan?
Alam ko yung dahilan na ayoko lang na maging, alam mo yun, actually, parang pinag-iisipan ko, kahit nung binlog ko nga yung ano ko, sabi ko, lalabas ko ba yung ganitong ano ko? Kasi minsan instead of intindihin ka ng mga tao outside, parang gagamitin lang sa'yo. So parang nagiging careful na din ako sa family matters ko eh. Parang ganon. Pero, ayun eh, siguro yung, I feel like hindi na. Bukod sa paano mag-isip yung tatay ko ngayon and even before. Tsaka too late na. May mga times na naisip ko, lumipas na eh. Lumipas na yung responsibility mo sa akin eh. Parang ganun. Malaki na ako eh. Sa totoo lang, hindi ko naman siya kailangan as for me to, baka mas kailangan niya pa nga ng help ko eh. Parang ganun. Pero do I give it? So, oo, ako nagbigay nga ako recently sa kanya ng mga parang appliances, yung mga ganun. Pero, I think, may boundaries din. Pero, hindi ibig sabihin nun alam mo yun, uy, di ko siya gustong makasama. Gusto ko siya nakakasama. Actually, malalabas kami.
Kasi nga yun. Fist bump pa.
Kaya nga, di ba? Pero, parang hindi lang siya yung ina-expect ko nung bata ako. Kasi na-miss niya na yung chance niya. Yun lang yun sa akin. And kahit sabi nating marami rin kaming pangit na pinagdaraanan ni mama, at least si mama, nandyan. Kumbaga, di man tama lahat, nandyan pa rin siya. Kasi yun naman yung importante, nag-show up siya eh. Parang ganun.
Kahit hindi mo na-imagine na kahit isang dinner, magkakasama kayo lahat.
Family photo.
Family po.
Hirap nun.
Based sa Based sa
Gusto ko siyang isipin. Gusto ko siyang isipin na pwede. Pero, wala eh.
I-edit na lang family photo.
Ang hirap.
Edit na lang.
Pero napatawad mo na tatay mo?
Oo naman. Sinabi ko naman sa kanya na yun. Na, hindi naman ako yung, kasi ako rin yung mahihirapan eh. Yun yung na-realize ko sa sarili ko.
Totoo yan.
Dati hindi ako mahilig magpatawad. Lalo na nung bata ako. Pero ako lang yung hinahunt ng mga ganun kong traits dati. So after noon, siguro bago pa dati, parang bago pa lang ako mag-say yun. Natuto na ako lagi, magpapatawad ako at hindi, but I will never forget. Yun yung lagi kong sinasabi nga. I will always forgive, but I will never forget.
Ang sarili mong anak, anong klaseng ama ka or anong sa tingin mo na yung paano mo siya aalagaan? Paano mo ipe-present yung mundo sa kanya? Parang gano'n.
Ako, pag nagkaanak ako, ang gusto ko lang naman hindi niya makuha yung stress na nakukuha ko. Yung para bang na talaga eh, no? Hindi kasi talaga, pangarap ko yun yung parang magka-normal na family. So kaya rin siguro ako nag-work hard. Kasi ever since, naging mahirap sa akin kunin para sa akin lahat. Ultimo pagkain, nutrisyon, paghiga, peace of mind. Para sa future na magiging anak ko, hindi niya mararanasan lahat. Hindi niya kailangan na-experience yung kahirap, yung trauma. Yung pamamanipulate. Kala ng mga tao, porket lalaki ka, hindi ka na mamanipulate. Hindi ka na abuso. Pero yun. Gusto ko lang na ano, magawa niya kung ano yung gusto niya, yung maging kontento siya. Yung parang hindi 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 niya kailangan intindihin kung ano yung hindi niya kailangan intindihin yung pressure. Of course, iti-teach ko lahat ng pwede ko i-teach, pero hindi niya kailangan sumunod sa yapak ko kung hindi niya gusto. Yun yung sa akin. Hindi niya kailangan i-bear lahat. Kasi binibear ko nga lahat para in the future. Alam mo yun? For sure naman makita ng bata na or yung family ko na kaya ko and masaya kami. Gusto ko lang talaga bibigay yung full attention ko. Siguro pag nagka-family ako, doon mag-iiba ng konti yung mga gusto kong gawin. Kasi gusto ko lang na normal. Gusto ko lang na may love, may respeto para sa bata and sa magulang without having them to force it. Alam mo yun. Give them what they need. And malagaan ko lang na maayos yung magiging future family ko.
You guys, there's 1 minute left in this, but I'm dying. I'm trying not to cry right now. I wasn't ready for this. His story is breaking my heart because we're so eerily similar. Like, really, really similar. I think and feel the exact same way. Like, when you come from that trauma and that craziness, like, all you want is like so you just want your children to have peace. Like, you just want them to be able to chill and not ever have to go through the things that you had to go through. Just be able to relax. The simple thought of just being able to relax one day without the weight of the world. And for them to never have to feel like that. So, this is hurt. This is hurting. Because I feel him deeply. Oh God, I wasn't ready for this one, guys. I should have picked a different one.
Hindi namang, well, minsan may pagka-fancy rin, gano'n. Pero at least, masasabi ko na sa akin mismo ako, nag-work hard ako para maibigay lahat yun. Ayun, ayoko lang maipasa yung lahat. Hindi niya na kailangan malaman lahat, every bit of pinagdaan ko. Hindi niya kailangan matrauma agad, hindi niya kailangan i-bear lahat. Basta, lumaking masaya. Lumaking, siguro, kasi sabi ko, malayo sa kung ano yung personality ko at kinalakihan ko. Ayun, kasi sa akin, pag nakikita ko yung sarili ko, sa totoo lang na may mga times na naiirita pa ako sa sarili ko. Kasi, sabi ko nga, I didn't choose to be like this. Pero, wala yung buhay, ito yung pinili para sa akin Pero ngayon, tinatry ko talagang mag-work hard para baguhin ko ano pa yung mga negative traits ko.
Gusto ko sabihin, I don't know, pero cringy man. Proud ako sa narating mo ngayon.
Oh, okay. It says there's 8 of you in here. Someone jump in the comments and make me feel not so alone right now. I am my heart right now. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt because I feel it. I felt every bit of that because I have felt the exact same way. That's kind of wild. Lord, are they all that deep? All the time first ones? Oh, okay. I need to watch something funny. That was so rough. Okay. Um, okay, I guess we can go to Ken.
This is my time.
Before we start, Ken, I just want to check on everyone. How are you guys doing tonight? So once I see some people in the comments and stuff, one of the things I really wanted to do tonight was or this morning for you guys, I wanted to show you the reel that I've been working on, like, for weeks. I've spent like 2-3 weeks on this. It still might need some tweaking. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on it. It's really special to me because it's kind of a summary of my story of how I got here to watching SB19, and it's kind of a dedication to you guys for being so amazing to me and changing my world in the way that you have. I've been working really hard on it, and I'm kind of a perfectionist, so like there's a part of me that's like, oh, it's not ready yet, like you need to do this, you need to make it look this way. But then every time I like show it to any of my friends, they're like, no, this is great, put it up. So I wanted to test run it with you guys before I drop it. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on it. Good morning here in the Phils. Yes, good morning, guys. Happy Saturday for you guys. I'm so tired. I have midterms, not this coming week, but the week after, and I have like a million things due this weekend. My next 2 days are not going to be days off. They're just going to be work. Yes, we did Ken. It was 2 weeks ago. I usually stream every week, but I didn't do last week because I was under the weather. Yes, Ken's story is crazy too, and I think it was so amazing, especially like seeing everything that Josh has gone through. The fact that he, helped pay for Ken to come over there, and the fact that people hate on Ken is just wild to me. And I love that he stopped singing for a while because he didn't like that his voice got deeper after puberty, and his voice is like what he's known for now. Like his voice is incredible. The ups and downs he can do, the range he has, it's just insane. And to think like he stopped singing because of that at first is just crazy to me. Like, it goes to show you truly never know what your talents are or what someone else sees that is amazing, because you can look in the mirror or whatever and completely judge yourself and be like, oh, and then you go up to someone else and they're like, oh my god, you're amazing, you're gorgeous, you're this, you're that. Like, beauty is truly in the eye of the beholder, both in terms of physical and personality and everything. Everyone has their own thing, so you truly never know what someone else is going through or what someone else is going to find as amazing or beautiful or see in you that they don't see in themselves. So I try to always remember that, like, girl, it can always be worse. So get off your negative Nancy high horse. We're gonna get through it. So we can go ahead and watch Ken's Time First podcast. I'm praying to the good Lord above that it is not as sad as Josh's was, because Josh is hurt. And I think it hurt because I relate to him so much. Those words, every word out of his mouth could have come out of my mouth. That was insane. I felt that one on a really deep level. So I'm hoping this one's a little lighter on my heart and soul. We shall see. But I hope you are having a beautiful morning, my friend. Thank you for being here. Okay.
And as you can see, We're here with a messy setup with our
wardrobe, luggages,
Can you see it?
and everything that we
I think
wear.
they can.
Is that visible?
Yeah, they have
The camera?
B-rolls and stuff.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
luggages
but
here.
Kailangan talaga English,
More English
no?
talaga.
Kasi
Yes.
because we're on tour.
We're on tour,
We're here in LA.
We're on tour.
So why we have this kind of setup right now? Because as you know, for this series of episode, we're trying to be close to that specific member, to our topic. So this is the closest that we can.
Oh, Ken loves luggages.
No. Ken loves fashion and clothing, so we're going to fix our clothes.
Wow, that's
For
so
fun.
nice.
Yep. They're going to fix that clothes.
We're going to
we're going to fix the clothes.
So we have the accessories and the costumes. So yeah, let's talk about Ken's style.
Kamusta yung 19? Di ba syempre, nag-aaral ka nun. Paano mo napapag-decidean yung mga ganung bagay na?
Ayaw niya lang talaga pumasok.
Di ba?
Siguro una sa lahat, naniniwala ako sa sarili ko. Una sa lahat, pinaniwalaan ko talaga sa sarili ko na may talent ako, gano'n. So,
Pero ano yun, parang buti nga, hindi ka rin sumuko. Kasi if sumuko ka, wala na kaming extra member talaga. Yun talaga yung ano na rin, no?
tama rin naman yun. Siguro para sa akin talaga. Para sa akin din talaga yung ano na yun, spot na yun.
Kasi kami, muntik na rin mawala yung spark namin sa'yo. Ano kami, ayaw na ito ayaw na bumangon, ayaw na ano.
Ayaw na ni Ken ganun eh. May mga times
Ayaw
na
no, pauwiin nyo na.
May mga times na ganun talaga. Pero ngayon, talaga nakikita naman natin na I feel like we are getting there. And yung maturity kasi nandyan eh. Lalo na syempre, nakikita natin yung isa't isa nag-grow eh. So nakikita ko talaga na naiintindihan na natin yung isa't isa, binibigyan natin ng space.
Kailangan niya lang ma-realize yung mga bagay-bagay. And hindi rin ako yung tipo ng tao na ituturo sa'yo kung ano yung way. Kasi shortcut na yun eh. Kailangan mo na malaman mo rin yung daan. Kailangan malaman mo yung daan sa sarili mo. Kumbaga. Tatayo ka sa sarili mo pa, diba?
Para ba may tamang timing din yan eh.
Hanggang sa umabot sa iyak ako ng iyak every night. Kasi sobrang awang-awa ko sa papa ko. Sobrang awang-awa ko sa papa ko noon, sa mama ko, ganito. Tapos nag-promise ako sa self ko na okay, pag igihin ko na mag-aaral talaga.
Promise?
So, talagang maganda yung grades ko.
Oh, dang!
Maganda yung grades ko.
Naka-blush on?
As in, matataas yung
So
matataas
talagang
yung average
nag-commit
ko.
ka nun
Oo,
time
nag-commit
na yun.
talaga ako nun. Dumating sa point, March.
Alam mo.
Nag-chat si Diyos.
Siyempre pre, kung steady kasi yung buhay mo, syempre.
Hindi, pero kasi ano yan eh. Tawag nga dyan, unfinished business.
Hindi pwedeng steady lang yung buhay mo, dapat sisirain natin. Ganun yun, di ba?
Hindi nawawala sa heart mo.
Isipin mo, ang ganda ng grades ko, no? Maganda yung
Graduate ka na eh.
Ito na talaga. Pero yung sa puso ko talaga, yung academics wala talaga sa puso.
Babalik-balikan mo nga yun.
Tsaka yan.
Kasi
Nag-aaral lang, ang nasa isip ko nun, nag-aaral ako para sa parents ko.
para hindi sa sarili mo.
Kumbaga, gusto kong bumawi sa kanila.
That is not a bad thing. Kasi, paano sabi nila? Anong sabi nila nun?
Pa mga family ko.
Tumakas kayo.
Walang nakakaalam. Pagdating ko dito, hindi nila alam na nandito na pala ako.
Hindi ka nagpaalam?
Hindi ko nagpaalam. Ang nakakaalam niya ng lola
Sabi niya, magdodota lang po ako ha. Ayun, sa Manila na.
Ang nakakaalam niya ng lola ko. Tapos pagdating ko sa Manila, kumatok ako sa tito ko. Ba't nandito ka?
Bibili lang po yelo.
Ganito ko sa kanila, ganito, ganyan. Na audition ako sa ganito, ganyan. Tapos, ayun. Nag-stay ako doon sa kanila. Ilang months, ganito, ganyan. Ayun. Nakakahiya din eh.
Kaya ka nag-stay kaya ka sa office nag-stay kasi nahihiya ka na.
Kasi hiya na ako eh. So, nag-design ako, nag-move ako sa studio.
Nag-move ako? Hindi ka nagpaalam eh.
Actually, hindi ako nagpaalam.
Actually, hindi ka nag-move, nag-stay.
Ang ginagawa ko sa studio, pre, gumigising ako ng alas 5 para maligo, tapos tulog ako ulit.
Oo. Parang gusto mo na lang maging magtambay. Parang ayaw mo na gumawa. Kasi may face din na ganyan eh. Nung nag-quit tayo, yung parang hingal na hingal ka. Di ba, parang nabuwag. Tapos parang wala akong gustong gawin sa buhay ko. Kasi parang, alam mo yun, parang natagpuan mo na yung gusto mong gawin sa buhay.
Tama.
Tapos parang, kinuha siya sa'yo. Ngayon, parang nawala siya. Wala ka nang ibang gustong gawin. Parang gusto mo na lang
Yung tambay.
mawala. Gusto mo na lang mawala. Parang ganun. Gusto mo na lang, ano ba bagawin ko sa buhay ko. Pero darating yung point na parang, siyempre, pag bubuhayin ka rin ulit ng loob, kasi maraming, kumbaga, may responsibilities, maraming nakasala siya, ay apektuhan yung ibang tao. Pero pag kinalabit ka ulit nung gusto mong mangyari, walang ano-ano, let's go!
Yun nga yun eh.
Lipad ka na agad.
Oo, yun nga yun.
Ay, lugmok to.
Pero, hoy, hindi mo ba alam na malulugmok talaga tayo, natsambahan lang tayo.
Hindi, kung sabihin, di ba, pagkarating mo, siyempre, ganado ka pa, siguro mga 1 month, ganado ka pa.
Ganado ako nun.
Pero pagdating ng mga 3rd month, wala to.
Sabi ko, ano kaya to?
Ulit lang ginagawa.
Lugmok tayo doon kung hindi tayo natsambahan, hindi tayo nagbuwak.
Totoo naman yan.
Oo.
Lagi ko rin ino-overthink. Talaga may kasamang swerte rin yung nangyari sa atin. Pero in a way kasi, gano'n din, mas tumataas yung chances ng swerte kapag lahat tayo naniniwala sa ginagawa natin.
Kumbaga, sabi niyo, mahilig siya sa fashion. Kino-compare ko dati yung fashion mo versus ngayon.
Ano ba? Yung nag-training siya o yung bago pa siya mag-training?
Hindi.
Kasi bago siya mag-training, iba rin yun eh.
Gusto ko malaman kung kailan nag-transition yan. Yung fashion mo.
Alin yan?
Hindi. Ibang-iba rin yun eh. Pag dikitin niya, sige. Gawin niyo sa edit nito, bilang ipapastil niyo yung dati, naka-ano siya. Tapos ngayon, ibig sabihin ba nun dahil wala ka lang pambili ng damit?
Wala lang pambili. Pero nung high school ako, mahilig na talaga ako magtahi-tahi. Mahilig magpipintora ako sa magpipintura ako sa damit ko. Kung ano ginagawa ko.
Mag-improve.
Kung ano yung brand ngayon, Balenciaga, ganun. Ginagawa ko yan dati, pre.
So ikaw pala nagpauso nun, pre?
Nagulat nga ako isa. Tapos nung mga gawa kong damit na ganun, yung mga binutas-butasan ko, tapos i-paint ko ng parang splash-splash. Nahiya ako suotin kasi gawa ko lang. So ayoko suotin sa labas.
Saan mo sinuot?
Sa loob.
Hindi, wala lang. Parang gusto ko lang makita yung resulta. Tapos makikita mo sa Balenciaga, what? Ginagawa ko lang to dati, 2012 ba?
Yung colorful dati, uso yun, no?
Oo,
Dahil
colorful.
sa K-pop.
Meron akong yellow, meron akong pink.
Ay, yellow.
Yellow na skinny, legit. Yellow na skinny. Tapos, yung mga pinapadala ng mama ko
Yellow
talagang...
skinny?
Oh, yellow na skinny.
Yellow na skinny.
Stripe pa nga eh.
Stripe.
Matindi yun ah. Tapos naka-played na, naka-played.
Eh, mama ko galit na galit eh.
Kay Josh.
Akin yan, sa ano yan, sa dito. Para sa leopard na. Yung pinapadala ng...
Since naubos na yung time, then parang gusto din na malaman, ano yung mga gusto mong gawin for your family?
Yes, lalo na nauubusan tayo ng oras.
Gusto kong gawin para sa pamilya ko. Gusto ko silang dalhin sa isa sa staff natin. So,
ano yung mga naisip mo? Asia muna.
Asia muna. So, yun yung kasi, gusto ko ma-experience din na mag-travel din sila. Kasi alam ko na hindi pa nila na-experience yung ganung klaseng
Bakasyon
kasi
na travel.
All their life, nagtrabaho sila para sa amin. So, ano nga ako kasi bilib na bilib ako kasi ako pa yung namimilit. Bakit kayo din nanghihingi sa akin ng pera ganun?
Ano talaga?
Oo, as in, never ako nakatanggap na kailangan ko ng pera ganun. Never ako naka-receive. Tapos, yung papa ko pa nga, medyo sinasabayan pa ako. Nahihiya kasi ako, ba't ka mahihiya? Ganito, ganyan. Okay.
Baka di rin sila showy. Kasi ikaw, hindi ka masyado showy.
Hindi rin.
Diba? Proud yun kasi...
I hope that, she's watching.
Ayun siya.
Yun yung ano.
Raulo ka talaga.
Hindi naman siya.
Nakanood ba siya ng concert ever?
Yung lola ko.
Hindi. Maaga yun, naalala ko pa yun, umiiyak siya sa studio.
Talaga ba? Pero alam mo, may kwento ako.
Ano?
Baka kinento na rin sa'yo ng pinsan mo. Umiyak daw yung mama mo eh.
Saan?
Nung pumunta ng birthday list niya.
Umiyak siya.
Kasi isa siya sa nauna. So, dumating yung mama ko. Tapos nung okay pa sila, pero nung nagdatingan yung mga tao, parang nahiya daw siya.
Pumunta siya sa gilid, umupo siya sa gilid, tapos umiiyak. Ito ba't ka umiiyak? Wala. Ito, wala.
Cute naman.
Tapos lumapit yung pinsan mo. Sabi ko, ba't umiiyak si tita? Sabi niya, Di, ano yan. Kinakabahan daw siya.
Pero I feel like natuwa siya kasi
Kinakabahan siya. Na-overwhelmed daw siya.
Parang
First time niya
nakakita siya ng mga banibag marites.
Baka.
Hindi, may ano yun, di ba? Siyempre parang...
Yung isa lang sa natatandaan ko nung natulog siya na nakaupo, tapos nakahiga ako. Yun lang. Yun lang yung pinangahawakan ko na mahal ako ng mama ko. Kahit di niya pinapakita sa akin. Kasi natutulog ako eh. Tapos konti lang kasi yung space. So, konti lang yung space. So, nakaupo siyang ganun.
Para makahiga ka.
Para makahiga ako. So, yun yung pinahawakan ko na mahal ako ng mama. Yun lang. Mahal ako ng mama ko. Kasi sakripisyo yun eh. Yung rest, yung katawan mo, kailangan ng pahinga. So, ayun. Na kahit di nila sinasabi sa akin, never pa ako nakarinig ng I love you na, I love you. Okay lang sa akin yun. Yung support, yung pagpunta ng ibang bansa, enough na yun para para ma-understood mo na mahal ka ng pamilya mo. So, ayun ngayon, namatay kasi yung lolo ko. Ang kinamatay niya, yung motor ko. Na-disgrasya siya.
Nung
Motor ko.
Seryoso ba?
So, doon ako sobrang sama ng loob ko. Na dapat pala di ko iniwan.
Ang akala ko ibang motor mo pala
Di
yung...
ko iniwan yung So, andun na naman yung guilt.
Regrets.
So, parang,
Pero
ang bigat.
Hindi mo kasalanan yun. Hindi mo kasalanan yun.
Hindi alam man.
Minsan,
Aksidente ay aksidente.
Huwag may sisi sa sarili mo yun. Hindi mo kasalanan yun.
As in, medyo nga yun. Kasi sabay sila eh. Sa isang, sa span ng 1 year. Sabay sila ng lola ko na wala. Tapos, tragic. So, mabigat sa akin yung na yun. Pang utak ko nung bata pa. Yun yung nagpalaki sa akin eh. From when I was kid, hanggang nag-college ako. Yun yung talagang nagpalaki sa akin. So, sila yung tumayong mga magulang ko talaga. Biruin mo, high school ako, nag-graduate ako ng high school, sa gitna pa rin nila ako matulog.
Talaga?
Oo, legit. Ganun ako ka.
Sa ibang bansa, si mama mo.
Kasi
Mga lola, lolo, no?
lola, lolo. Iba ba't kaya? Pag lumaki ka sa lola, lolo mo, talagang sobrang...
Ako rin.
Iba.
High school, sinusubuan ba ka ng pagkain?
Talaga?
Oo, legit.
Gusto ko lang din siyempre, na salamat sinema namin yan. Kasi, yan eh.
As a lempty.
Mo yan eh. Baga, mga hidden or privacy mo na yan, boundaries mo na yan. And na-appreciate namin yun. Kasi bibihira tayo nakapag-usap ng ganito, sa totoo lang.
Pausing just to check in with you guys. So what Josh is saying right there, from what I understand, Ken is definitely the most private, right? Like he doesn't really like to talk about himself. He doesn't like to talk much about his family. He's very protective of his family. So even the guys are kind of saying right there, like, thank you for sharing that, because it's rare that we have these conversations. I thought that was interesting. Ken's definitely a very guarded guy, it seems like. But this is an interesting conversation. Way less heavy than Josh's. Like, there's a little bit of laughing here and a little bit of stuff going on. Josh crying was killing me. Okay, let's finish this, and then if you guys are down, we can either do some questions or we can do the reel. I'll let you guys decide.
Actually, can you share bakit mo na-realize na parang super laki ng change or mag-share na ngayon, and why not sharing din
Siguro
before?
kasi
Development character.
Parang...
Sorry, sinagot ko. Ako nagsumagot para sa kanya.
Siguro parang masasabi ko na meron akong heavy heart before. Kumbaga mabigat yung puso ko. And through time, parang madaming mga bagay na nagpapabigat ng puso ko na ayoko gumalaw. Ayoko gumawa ng something na progressive na bagay.
Dagdagan tayong burdens.
Naalala ko lang, yung sinabi ni Kuya Jello, na yung parang na-hit talaga. Ako naiyak ako. Tapos parang na-hit, ewan ko, parang nakita ko reaction mo, hindi rin. Yung parang gusto niya lang maging mabuting tao si Nara. Iniisip ko siya, siguro lalo na sa mga tao na very introverted in nature, mahirap maging mabuting tao kasi hindi nila ina-explain yung feelings nila. Madalas ang ano sa kanila, tingin sa kanila, masama na agad kasi they're acting up. Parang ganun they're acting up. Pero ang hirap para sa isang introvert na mag-voice out or mag-share ng mga ano.
True.
So parang mas mabigat yung feeling na paano mo nga ba maging mabuting tao kung you're trying your best pero ang labas sa mga tao hindi pa rin. Hindi pa rin pala.
Parang yun never gonna be.
Tapos hindi mo naman maikwento or maisigaw yung kwenta mo. So parang face talaga siya na kailangan pagdaanan.
Tama. So, dumaan din ako sa ganyan. Na parang pinipilit ko naman pinipilit ko magbago para sa ibang tao. Para sa expectation ng ibang tao para sa akin. But now, naging masaya ako nung binaling ko yung pinili ko magbago para sa sarili ko. Parang mas sumaya ako dahil sa dun. So, doon ko na-realize na parang hindi ka sasaya pag, it's not real happiness pag magbabago ka para ma-met mo yung gusto ng iba. Ang tunay na kasiyahan talaga.
Picture perfect ka sa mata nila.
So, parang ganun. So, yun yung masasabi ko na realization na talagang na naging ang sobrang saya ko na gusto ko magbago para sa sarili ko. Ganun.
And naramdaman namin yun. Ako naramdaman ko sobra yung
ko lang
yung mga changes na nangyari and from all throughout our journeys. And ayun, napakaganda nun.
Thank you so much. So, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Ken, for sharing. And ako personally, sobrang dami kong na-realize. And naintindihan na parang dati kine-question ko, but now parang ma-apply ko siya with different people na okay, ganito pala yun.
Gusto ko lang din yan na parang, yun nga, yung mga katulad ni Ken na introverted. Kasi ako din before introvert ako nag-start, nahirapan, hindi ibig sabihin na pag hindi ka nag-share, hindi ka nagsasalita na mga saloobin mo, it means na inconsiderate ka or hindi ka it just means na pwedeng maraming reason, pwedeng na-trauma ka, pwedeng, ayun nga, ganun yung nakasanayan yung pinalaki. It's not hard to put yourself out there, mag-shell out ka. Kaya props sa pag mo ngayon,
props, fist bump.
Hindi, pero promise props sa pag-share mo kasi nakakagulat din yan. Kaya
perfect episode to.
Thank you so much.
Actually, may face na may face din na parang sige, okay na sa akin na ma-misunderstood, ganun.
Nakakapagod mag-explain.
So, I'm just like, shut up. So, sige, okay na ako. Parang,
bahala kayo kung anong gusto nyo isipin.
Bahala kayo kung anong gusto isipin. Basta kilala ko yung sarili ko. May ganun din pala. May ganung face din pala.
It's normal. It's normal.
Kapagod nga naman talaga mag-explain pa pag lalo na sa status natin. Yung kapagod nga talaga.
Gulo-gulo nang nangyayari sa atin.
That was interesting, actually. I really enjoyed that. It kind of gives a more, I don't know what the right word would be, like a personable, makes Ken a little more personable. He's guarded because he's introverted, and he has a hard time explaining his feelings, or doesn't really want to explain his feelings. And I get that, like, that's, yeah. I feel that. I like these podcasts. Do they do something like this every time they go on tour, or is this like a newer thing where they're wanting you guys to kind of get to know them on a more personal level? Because these feel really deep. Like, I feel like I'm sitting in on a very personal conversation. So, which is amazing, and I love them talking about it. I really liked Josh mentioning at the end of his that people think that like men can't be abused, and that is such a pet peeve of mine, that people think that men can't experience abuse and trauma, and they're kind of looked down upon a lot if they talk about it and stuff. I Oh, it drives me nuts. I hate that. Men are just as likely to experience trauma, sometimes more trauma, because they're told that they need to just brush it off, rub some dirt on it and get over it and be the man and provide for the family and this, that, and the other, and it's, they don't always get a lot of time to sit and analyze their own feelings, and it kind of catches up with them in the way it seems like it might be catching up to Josh a little bit, where Pablo's like, yeah, even I'm gonna go to therapy after we're done with this tour, because oof, when the job you love starts to feel like a chore, it might be time to relax a little bit and kind of woosah, take a break, let your mind rest, let your body rest, come back full circle. So I really enjoyed that. That was a lot deeper than I was expecting. Because, the Casual Chuck documentaries, we're sitting here to the cool music and everything's uplifting and whatever. And then, I click on the Josh one and it was just like, oh, I feel that. Oh, that was deep. Two very different types of videos here. Okay, so whoever is in here with me, if you could jump in the comments and let me know if you want to do a little Q&A sesh. I'd like to learn stuff about the Philippines, or if there's anything you guys want to know about me. I'm not that interesting, but there might be something you want to know. And then, or we can do the real reveal. Say that 5 times fast. And you guys can kind of tell me what you think and tell me what you think I should maybe fix on it, if there's something that needs to be tweaked, if you like it, whatever. If it gets the thumbs up from you guys, I'm going to officially release it on the YouTube. But like I said, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I judge myself very harshly sometimes. I can hold myself to a bit of an unrealistic standard at times. So, such is life, right? So let me know if you guys could hop in the comments and just let me know if you'd like to chat, if there's another video you'd want to watch, or if you want to see the reel. What would you guys like? I will give it a minute while I wait for some responses. I want to do the other person time videos, or time first. Was it time first? But we'll save that for the next one, because those are a little more serious, and is the Seven Sins live concert. Oh, they just released that, didn't they? Just the song Ache. I love that song, by the way. Philippe's album and Josh's solo album, I think, are my 2 favorite albums out of the solo projects. Let me look. Let me see if I can find it. Philippe Ache live. Ache live at the Seven Sins album concert in Manila. Sure, let's watch it. So let me know, guys, if you'd rather do, while we're watching this, would you rather do the Q&A or see the reel? Let me know in the comments while we're watching Philip.
refuse to die, 'cause I know in time all my efforts won't lie. Everything will be alright, all my wounds will find light. Always dream high. Moonlight get me in the dark, the blue sky. Coming like the blue sky. The words not enough, but don't die. It ain't sharp enough like that knife. Nobody can take my light. I prayed on you only my side. No words could explain how much I hate no more. Everything I own it tight no more. I pay no blade to suffocate no more. But that began to feel right no more. Always dream high. If I fall, then that's fine. Stand up, my head high. I refuse to die, 'cause I know in time all my efforts won't lie. Everything will be alright, all my wounds will find light. No words could explain how much I hate. No, no, no. No word, no words, no words. No words could explain how much I hate. No, no, no. I'll give your hand. No, no, love you. Shine. No, no, no. We're the chosen. We are the future and tomorrow. Come on, sing it. Tomorrow there are struggles, here it comes. We are the hope.
'Cause we are the hope.
Even the storm can keep us down. The floods won't make us drown.
No, it won't.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, no.
Um, that was insane. I wish I was at that show. Ugh, I am so annoyed that I did not discover them until after the solo albums. Ugh. I'm really hoping they each do another one. But, I mean, I will also understand if they don't, because from the sound of some of those podcasts, they all sound extremely exhausted, which I get because they're traveling all over the world. I think they were just like in Japan and now they're going to Dubai or something, right? And I don't think it lets up until like Christmas time and they finally get to go back home for a couple weeks. And then I don't know if the tour's continuing after Christmas. It might be. Every time I turn around, they're announcing a new date. So it's wild. I can see where you can get really tired after a while. That's a lot of traveling. That's a lot of performing. They're in the gym like every day to keep up with the performing, you know, because it's vocal exercises and the dance moves and everything that goes along with it. Like, it's a lot. I remember, you know, doing theater and stuff. I just remember, especially leading up to a show, it was like daily practices, going through every single routine, every song, testing the mics, playthroughs. I mean, it was just, can you hear me in the back? It was, you know, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I just had to drive like 10 minutes down the street. I wasn't traveling worldwide to do it. Okay, so there's 5. It says there's 5 of you here. I don't know how accurate StreamYard is. Corona by Philippe live session is crazy good too. I'm gonna have to have, maybe I'll have a Philippe. How do you pronounce it properly? Can someone help me there? The French in me wants to be like Philippe. But I'm not sure if that's correct, and I don't want to be mispronouncing his name. Ken. Ken I can do. We might have to do a live stream, like going through each of the guys' solo music. Oh, that would be really good. You guys don't want to get me started on that Lost and Found album, though. I've been jamming that on the way to work, or on the way to school every day. So I might go crazy. Okay, so I'm going to reveal the reel. And I want you guys to let me know if you like it, please. If there's something you think I should improve on it, if you think it's great. This is my thank you to you guys for being so amazing. You guys have really been world changing for me in so many ways. And I just can't thank you enough. You've been the coolest fan base that I've ever had the pleasure of being a part of. And I can't wait to keep riding the wheels of this train until the boys decide that they need a break from us. And then, you know, I'll understand as much as I'll miss them. And I'll be upset that I didn't discover them sooner and get to ride the ride longer. But I truly believe I'm here from fate. The universe, the big man upstairs brought me here for a reason, and I don't know what that reason is, but I think there was a reason. Ken will do. Ken. Okay, we'll go with Ken. Oh. Yeah, so I'm French. My dad's side of the family is from Bordeaux, and so the French in me wants to be like Philippe. But then when I hear other people say it, it's like a kind of a, it's not Philip, but Philippe. I don't know. We don't need to mess with me in pronunciation today. Okay, that's a battle for a different day where when I'm trying to learn the Tagalog, which we need to do more of too. I need to do more of Sarah's videos. Okay. So I'm gonna bring up this reel and you guys let me know what you think, okay? Just don't be too mean. Say it nicely if it's bad. A little over 2 months ago, I randomly opened YouTube to find a suggested video from a band that I had never heard of before. That video was SB19's Gento.
Yento, yento, dito basta-basta bingo. Need mo, makumpleto parang bento. Yento, ano kaya mo? Sino kayang pupunan makakita lang ng ginto? Ginto, kahit na wala pang ginto.
Underneath that video was a link to an upcoming show. A show that was being held mere minutes away from where I would be staying to visit family on that exact same weekend. Naturally, I clicked on the link. There was only one ticket left. So me being me, I bought it. I went on to have the best time I've had in years. After dealing with multiple issues in my personal life and being a first-generation law student, I hadn't felt like myself in a while. I even met Justin's mom on accident. It has led me to find the most amazing community ever, the 18, who have been amazingly supportive and enthusiastic about my journey as a brand new fan. I finally have the YouTube community I have always dreamed of, and the privilege of watching a band that has worked its ass off get the success that they so heartily deserve. So thank you, universe. Thank you, 18. And most of all, thank you, SB19, for bringing so much love and light into my life, and for changing my world. XOXO. Presley Christine. Oh, I feel like such a nerd. I'm like, don't look at me. Guys, okay, I am not an expert editor by any stretch of the imagination. You do not understand how many YouTube videos and stuff I have watched in the past, 2-3 weeks, trying to figure out how to get the dimensions right for it to fit, like a reel instead of, a video. You have to change, the settings and the dimensions, and then figuring out how to zoom, adding, cutting the clips from the different reaction videos I've done, uploading photos from when I went to the concert. I have worked so hard on it, and I know it's not perfect. I'm not expert level yet by any stretch of the imagination, and I don't have the bougie equipment just yet because finances are tight and I'm working my way up. We got a bougie mic now. We're getting there. Bougie cameras next, and finally putting up permanently the green screen and everything, so you're not staring at my bedroom. But God, I worked really hard on it. So I'm debating on if I'm ready to release it, because it feels like it's my baby, because I've worked so hard on it that I'm like, do I release it or do I not? I don't know. In the comments, just let me know what you guys think, if I should put it out there for the world to finally see. But I just want to thank you guys. It's really a thank you to you guys for being so amazing and just truly changing me. My YouTube, I've had it since I think 2010, and even when I was trying my hardest at putting up gaming videos and stuff a few years ago, I had I think I had 23 subscribers. I am currently at, and I can check this while I am talking to you guys, I'm currently at 1,165 subscribers from 23 in July. So in a matter of 3 months, you guys have completely rocked my world. So I just thank you. Thank you so much. It has been a complete honor to learn about the band and get introduced to the family and the 18 and everything, and learn about the Philippines. I've become so obsessed with your country. I think it is beautiful and amazing, and I can't wait to see it one day. You guys are just the nicest people I've ever met, so it's my thank you to you. and I have worked very hard on it. I know it's not perfect yet, but is there such thing as perfection? Probably not. Anyway, so we will watch. Let's see if I can find Criminal to end the video, and then I'm gonna do next week. We're gonna dive back into more of the Time First, if my emotions are ready, and more of Sarah's learning Tagalog with SB19 videos, because I gotta rebrush up, you know. Gotta keep using it so that I remember it, right? So let's search for, what was it? Criminal live session. Is this going to be the same concert? Is this from the Seven Sins album concert, or is this just like a live, like studio session, guitar type session? Because we got a couple here. We got Superior Sessions. We have Live at We Play Here. Live at Rappler. And I think that's it. So, which one should we watch? Okay, so like it's on the actual album. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we'll go ahead and watch one of these videos to end it. Him with this hairdo is still so wild to me. Whatever this zebra funk he had going on, I love it. Only he can pull off hairdos like that, I swear. Oh no, I didn't re-add the video. See? You guys see? This is what happens when I'm exhausted. And I just had that entire reaction without you guys seeing. Jen, I appreciate you sticking around to at least tell me that. Thank you. Yeah, I was so into it that like I didn't even check back to make sure I'd put the video up. I apologize. And like I said, I've been studying for midterm, so brain gone, lost. It's no longer here. I'll replay this one more time so that you guys can experience it. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me, okay? Thank you. I'm going to replay it one more time. I really apologize for that, guys. This is super lame and unprofessional. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I'm a criminal, can't I? Take it up tonight. I don't wanna mix it, I just wanna forget it and lose it, baby. I'm a criminal, can't I? Take it up tonight. I don't wanna mix it, will I hate you break it and this click to me, yeah.
I live down so high. It's been a while. Poison blood's stuck on my looking at like say, how do you let me take it? Running my mind to stop it. Why can I have you? Was a confused with a single time. Trying to make you sing, yeah. Trying to save myself, yeah. I'm so addicted, yeah. Sipping for the thing on my soul, yeah. Swear to God, do this on me. Young me, don't provoke me. How about you just keep it to me? I think you got it.
I just want to take you off my mind. Just take your time. I just want to take you off my mind. Take your time.
You know I can take it. You know I can take it. Yeah. You know I can take it. You know I can take it. I can take it. I'm so obsessed with today. I've got a just one shirt. I go with it again. Hold on my day. Something I wanna see all today. I know you can find it today. I go hold it down today. I got no problem today. I'm so obsessed with today. I got a just wanna see. Uncover that, get a sleep. I'm a criminal. I'm a criminal.
I just want to take you off my mind. Just take your time. I just want to take you off my mind.
Okay, guys. There you go. I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed right now. I'm sorry I did that, guys. That was unprofessional and lame. I was sitting there enjoying the song. So his voice is so wild to me sometimes. Like, I get so taken aback by the fact that he can just completely change his tone on demand. Like, he goes from like super high, and then he just starts talking super low, and in an instant, like it's nothing. Like, he's got 20 different octaves, just chilling. It's wild to me. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize until when I was watching that video, and you guys got to sit there and watch my reactions the entire time without hearing or seeing anything else. I didn't realize he sang those high parts. I thought maybe it was like a backup singer or something that was singing the other parts. I did not realize all of that was him. So my mind was kind of blown, and my mind is also gone from studying. So the combination of those two factors is why you got 3 minutes of just staring at my face in awe. And on that note, I love you guys. See, this is this is why you are my people, because I can do silly stuff like that, and you guys don't completely judge me. You might have judged me a little bit, but you were nice about it. Alright, guys. I know, you did try to tell me. I appreciate that. I was so in the zone that, like, I didn't check back to make sure I had added the video. Like, I was... When I... as soon as I realized it was him singing the high parts, gone. Like, focused. My mind was blown, and there was no going back. So... But thank you for trying to tell me and being so sweet about it. I appreciate it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there before I make even more of a fool out of myself tonight. If you guys could leave in the comments, let me know what you think about the reel. Let me know if I should go ahead and release it and tell the world. I know. Tell the world my story and bring in some more International 18. Let me know any fun facts, any other fun facts about the guys that weren't in those videos we watched. Like, anything else we need to know about Josh or Justin or Ken, Pablo, Stel, Vester. We're gonna watch the other Time First ones next time. And I'll make sure I bring my tissues with me this time. And I apologize for the people who are going to watch this later. Just skip past the 3 minutes of me staring into space and pretend it didn't happen. I can't edit it out because this is live. So, good times. Alright, guys. I love you. I will see you next week. Same time, same place. Thank you for being here, and thank you for changing and making my life so beautiful and blessed in so many ways. I'm just so thankful to you. Okay, I will see you next week. Have a beautiful week. Stay safe out there. Yeah.